everybody, welcome to the gallery. Thank you for joining me today. I decided to do a little whip and chat. Today we are starting, some of us have already started, but I'm just starting the Paint with Friends. It's the Superheroes edition, and I have decided to do the Queen. She's my superhero. If you didn't catch my video as to why I chose her, I will link it in the clouds, and you can go have a look. But I have sectioned it off. I don't know if you watched that video, but I said I would put the release papers all around her. I want to work on her first and then do the black afterwards. So I'm going to, tonight, while I do the whip and chat, there's a part here, down here, that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to bling out this blue area on her dress and put some blue AB diamonds on it. So while I'm doing that, I thought I would give you some fun facts about the Queen that you may or may not have known about. I researched them. My source is National Geographic Kids. So that's my source. But they're supposed to be fun facts and interesting facts about the Queen that you may or may not know. So that is my source. I have 15 facts I'm going to talk about. So I am going to get going. Make sure I have you in my... So let me just get started here. Oops, my way to start. Okay, so my first fact is Queen Elizabeth was born on April 21st, 1926 at 2:40 in the morning. Her parents were the Duke and Duchess of York, who later became King George VI, and Queen Elizabeth, who was the Queen Mother. Fact number 2. She was crowned on June 2nd, 1953. The ceremony was watched by a TV audience of 20 million people. Her reign ended September 2022 when she passed away at Balmoral Castle in Scotland, and her son, King Charles III, was crowned. Just make sure you can see what I'm doing. She was the longest reigning monarch ever in Britain. She was on the throne for 70 years, longer than her great-great-grandma, Queen Victoria. As queen, she had 15 prime ministers. These included Winston Churchill, Margaret Thatcher, Boris Johnson, and the current Prime Minister of the UK is Rishi Sunak. Her favorite breed of dog was corgis. She even invented a new breed when her corgi mated with a dachshund belonging to her sister, Princess Margaret. She called it a dorgi. She was the only person in the UK allowed to drive without a license. She kept driving even in her later years. Hope you guys had a great day today. My day was productive. I love it when I have a productive day at work. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I've had some new subscribers recently, and I want to welcome you, and I hope you're watching, and I hope you're enjoying the content. I really appreciate you guys hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button. It's really important for my channel, other channels that you watch, that you hit that like button. It really helps their channel, and it really pushes their channel and their videos to suggest you do videos. So if you watch mine, you'll be suggested to someone else, and if you watch someone else, you can be suggested to mine. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to everyone who recently subscribed. And if you subscribed a long time ago, thank you for coming back. My next fact, Queen Elizabeth II had 2 birthdays. Her actual birthday is April 21st, but her official birthday was held on a Saturday in June when the weather was better. But we don't have an official date. But her real birthday is April 21st. Queen Elizabeth first sent an email in 1976, and her first Instagram post was published in 2019. Does anyone here follow the Queen? Well, I don't know who took it over. I guess Prince Charles must have taken over her Instagram post or made one himself. As much as I'm kind of obsessed over the royal family, I don't follow anyone. I just read about them, like on TikTok or other places, Facebook, Instagram. I just read about them. I don't follow them. So how is the weather where you guys are? It was quite cool today. I live in Canada, if you're new. Ontario, Canada. So we're supposed to be getting a winter now, but it's been kind of like we haven't had a decent snowfall yet, and I'm not complaining. I don't care if we never get snow. It's pretty when it's coming down, but I hate driving in it to go to work. Mind you, my job is 5 minutes from where I live, but I still get nervous driving. Too much wax. She had many hobbies, including horseback riding, pigeon racing, and football. She was an Arsenal supporter. I'm assuming Arsenal is a football team in England, or soccer. England is part of Europe, so they think, I mean, to them, soccer is the same thing as football. Oh my goodness. Drills are sliding around. Queen Elizabeth became a homeowner at just 6 years old. Yep, you heard me right. Her first property was a house on the grounds of Windsor's Royal Lodge, gifted to her by the people of Wales. It was named Booth with Y and then space BWTHYN Bach, which means little cottage. In her lifetime, Queen Elizabeth II sent around 50,000 Christmas cards. That's a lot of Christmas cards. And we complain that we have to send a handful at Christmas time. That's a lot of Christmas cards, guys. She owned an elephant, 2 giant turtles, a jaguar, and a pair of sloths. These creatures were all gifts from other countries. They now live in the London Zoo. How are you liking these facts so far? Or do any of them surprise you? Tell me in the comments below which facts surprise you And if you have any other facts, if you live in the UK and you know something I don't about the royal family or Queen Elizabeth, jot them down in the comment section. I'd love to hear about them. It's always fun to learn new things. Queen Elizabeth II made her first radio broadcast in October 1940 during the Second World War. Does anyone remember that? If you've seen the series The Crown, that was featured, that part, when she was younger. I'm thinking she was in her 20s, just before she became queen, or just after. Her favorite color is blue, and her favorite food is hamburgers made with ground venison. I'm not much of a whip and chatter. Don't always have much to say, but I can sit and talk about The Crown if you want. Has anyone watched all the seasons of The Crown, and what did you think of it? I loved it. All of it. My favorite season of The Crown was 1 and 2. I loved Claire Foy as the Queen. And then when season 3 and 4 came along, the next actress who played the Queen, her name is Olivia Colman, I wasn't sure if I liked her at first. And then the same thing with 5 and 6, played by Imelda Staunton. I wasn't sure if I could get used to her as the Queen. I was so used to Claire Foy, and she was so good. I felt like when I watched Claire Foy on The Crown, I felt like I was actually watching Queen Elizabeth herself. That's how good she was. She had a presence about her, and I guess that's why the directors and the producers chose her, because she did an amazing job. The actress who played her sister, Princess Margaret, was Vanessa Kirby, and she did an amazing job as well. I loved her. And then in season 3 and 4, it was Helena Bonham Carter. I didn't like her at first either, but she grew on me. I liked her towards the end of season 4 and 3. She had a lot of issues. She had to place second to her sister. She was the one that everyone thought should be the queen because she was so outgoing, and Elizabeth was so shy, you know. And even Elizabeth agreed, but they had to go with what was, you know. Elizabeth was next in line as blood royal. Her mother couldn't be the queen because she wasn't blood related to her husband. So the next in line was his eldest daughter. So yeah, I'm going to finish this part, and that'll be my update. My little section that I started, giving her a little bling in her dress. Yep, if you guys haven't watched The Crown, I've said it in my last video, you should watch. That's why I'm saying it so much. It's an amazing series you have to watch. So what did you guys think of my facts on the ground, my fun facts? It's funny, I got them from, I just went on Google and I Googled fun facts about Queen Elizabeth, and the first thing that came up was National Geographic Kids, which was funny. But hey, it's simple, it's to the point. The thing I thought was cute is that she loved her corgis, and she came up with a breed on her own because her dog and her sister's dog, they mated, and her sister's dog was a dachshund, so she called it, what did she call it? I have the word here somewhere. A dorgie. A dachshund and a corgi. So how was everyone's New Year? Did you guys stay inside? Did you go out? Comment below. I want to know what your New Year's was like. Who went out? What did you do? Did you go for dinner, dancing? How did you bring in the New Year? We just stayed in. We don't celebrate New Year's Eve. We just stay in, quiet. We went to bed early. Didn't even stay up till midnight. Well, I did, because my daughter had gone out, so I was up till 2:30 in the morning, and not because of New Year's Eve. I was waiting up on my daughter. She went out with some friends, and I just couldn't go to sleep until she was home, so that's the kind of mother I am. I worry about my kids. Even though they're adults, I still worry. She was playing games, and she texted me. She says, "Mom, I'm just about to finish a game," and she didn't come home till 2:30, till, I think it was like, sorry, it was more like 1:15 she came home. I stayed up till 2:30, because after she got home, I was relaxed, and then I was almost too awake to go to sleep, so I started watching TV, and I went to sleep at 2:30 in the morning. Go figure. So since I'm doing this, just going to talk briefly. I have this to do for the Paint with Friends Superheroes Edition, hosted by the Bergs Run. And then if you go to my channel, you'll know that I am hosting February for Love is in the Air. If you haven't caught that video, I can link that too. I'm going to put everybody who is participating in superheroes down below in the comment section. And I am going to show you the part that I blinged out on her dress. Can you see it? That's the part I did while I was giving you some fun facts. Isn't that pretty? So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the fun facts. There's still time if you guys are interested in joining Paint with Friends Superheroes. If you have a superhero canvas that you would like to do, please contact the Bergs Run. I will link her channel in the title and down below, as well as other content creators or non-content creators who are participating. And go contact the Bergs Run and let her know you want to participate. Just look for the video announcing that she's doing the Paint with Friends, and you can contact her there. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed me talking about the Queen a little bit and the crown. And I will see you next time for another update whenever I get to it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I'd love to hear what you think about my fun facts, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.